I'm chatting with YouTuber, star, celebrity Joe Allam, who's popped by just to talk about his video, his photo work, and some of the kit he's using. So Joe, how you doing?
Cool. I mean, it was great that you spotted me. I was literally just whizzing through.
Sorry, I don't want to be that guy who's like harassing people. It's like, you've got a minute for a chat, but you know.
No, this is cool. Yeah, no, it's my first time at a photography show, so I don't really.
Oh, really?
I didn't really know what to expect. I was like, is it going to be big? Is it going to be like massive?
What do you think so far?
It's on par with the size that I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yeah. So it's good. I'm planning to do a few of these around the year. So I'm hoping to go to Photokina and NAB.
Anything caught your eye so far?
I've actually got one of my photos printed.
Oh, really? Nice
on the Synology stand, and it's the largest I've ever had my photo.
How big?
It's like, I don't know, it's maybe like 12, 15 foot high or something.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and yeah, I walked in and I just spotted it immediately, you know, when you just see your own image. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But then obviously the Fujifilm stand, shoot a lot with Fujifilm, so I'm gonna go and check out that. Yeah, and some other bits, but just sort of exploring and seeing what we can find, I guess.
Okay. So Fujifilm X-H1, have you tried it yet?
Yes, I actually picked one up on launch day. Have yet to properly test it. I did like a day out in London the other day, just sort of pretty much procrastinate against from my editing and stuff.
And was that, how are you finding it so far then?
I really enjoy it. So I've got it as my main photography camera now. So as much as they're marketing it as a video camera and it does amazing video, to me, I'm still seeing it as a photography camera. The fact it does video is a huge bonus. But really, I mean, I'm still going to be doing video on this, which is the GH5. But the X-H1 is overall, feels just like any other Fuji I've had. Just a bit chunkier, but for me, that's still kind of comfortable. It's maybe a tiny bit less portable, but I still have my X100 for that. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
So I've used it a little bit. I was at the launch for it, and the one thing I kind of missed from that Fuji camera is the exposure compensation dial.
Yeah.
Talk to me. How do you feel about that?
I think it's obviously sad to see things removed, especially when you have the general usability of it. But in honesty, I don't use it a great amount to need it as a dial. You can still access it. You've just got that little button to the side, and that to me works fine. Generally, those dials, particularly in the X Pro 2, the amount of times I found myself nudging it, or it was on my strap, and it would always spin around and I wouldn't notice. I'd take some shots and I'm like, why is it so dark? Changing my settings, I'm like, it's still dark, what's going on? And it's because that exposure dial was so, I guess, delicate on the edge. So it sort of removes that aspect, but I don't miss it if I'm being brutally honest with it.
So you're vlogging today. This is your usual vlogging setup, right? Yeah,
pretty much. So yeah, this is the Lumix GH5. With a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, all the syllables, and a Manfrotto Pixie, which is it's perfect ergonomically, but this camera is kind of getting a little bit heavy for this, so I'm actually going through these at a rate of one every 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
So what page is it on that one?
This is the small rig, the slightly updated design cage. But it works great for if I want to mount, say, 2 microphones. Sometimes I do that if I'm doing a video that's very much pointed outwards. I'll have an extra microphone so I can get my audio, and then I have this splitter cable that kind of goes through.
You just use a basic splitter cable for that rather than any preamps or anything?
I can't remember the brand of it, but I actually got it from a video that, do you know Caleb Pike? Yeah, so he recommended it in one of his videos. And I saw it on Amazon. I was like, I should pick up a few of these just in case they stop making them.
Love Caleb's. You're always on Amazon after watching one of his videos, going, oh, we need that. Cool. So lens-wise, what's on there?
So this is the Leica 12-60. The image stabilization on this is probably one of the best things about this camera setup. So previously, I was using the A7R II for vlogging, and before that, the G7X. The G7X has amazing stabilization, but the A7R I really missed having that. Whereas now that I've got stabilization back and inbuilt as well, the two combined are solid. I'm able to get handheld shots that sometimes look like a tripod. It's perfect for me because I hate carrying tripods. So yeah, just being able to walk around and vlog, it's really nice.
Talk to me about GH5 autofocus.
I spent a long time sort of trialing when I first got it, and the first couple of videos, it really suffered. Like, the whole background was in focus, I was completely out of focus. One of those videos has actually picked up a lot of views, and also with that a lot of comments about the autofocus. But it's just, you know, for me that was a teething issue. I've since been able to get it working much better by using just center point focus on a lot of things. But also I've noticed with the face tracking, and this is where I think there's a lot of confusion, is although it tracks your face really well, you physically have to select your face. Because you see the white box and you're like, oh, it's obviously tracking, but you have to make it orange. And just by noticing that and paying attention to it a lot more often, I've been able to nail the focus so much more. So,
have you tried the 179 shutter?
I'm trying that today, actually.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, watch Joe's channel and see how
see
he
if
gets
it's in
on with
focus.
that. Yeah, cool. All right, it's been a pleasure talking to Joe. Lovely to meet you. All the best.